Hey guys! Hey y'all! Hey everyone, what is up? No, I'm just kidding. But welcome back to my channel. So one thing, ignore my hair. It was really pissing me off, so I decided to put it in a weird ponytail thing. So we got a little bit of a scenery change. I decided to show off my lovely interior design skills. Just kidding, I don't have any. Maybe a little bit. But I thought I would change it up a little bit besides my blanket on the wall. So today I decided I'm going to go over a couple things that I learned in high school. Granted, I did graduate like 3 years ago, but there's still stuff that I learned and will not forget, and stuff that honestly I probably carried on to college. So number one, number one, I have no idea how many I have on this list, so bear with me. First, you can Google your worksheets. Well, it depends on the type of worksheet, but at the bottom it usually says like a name, or the type of worksheet it is, or like the brand or company that it's from. Most times you can Google that and you can find like the actual worksheet online. And most times, not always, they'll have the answers on them. And the issue I had was I could get the answers to the worksheet, which I think the teachers knew that they were online, because I could get the answers to the worksheet, but I have to show like, you know, my work of how I got the answer. So I'd have to, you know, try to bullshit through that. And second, you know, sometimes it'll have like, for instance, it'll have all the evens, and then your teacher asks you to do all the odds. So it doesn't help you. Just kind of like in the back of the book, it'll have answers. Did that a couple times because sometimes they'd be in the back, depending on the questions that the teachers gave us. But sometimes the teachers would purposely give you like the odd numbers to do because the even numbers were all in the back. So the second one is kind of like important, I guess, but as you go through high school, you kind of realize who your friends are, who they aren't, and you kind of like learn how to avoid drama. You learn who is, you know, the drama queens and the people that really don't give a shit about drama. Those are the people you need to hang out with. And sometimes, sorry, I'm talking too loud again. So, you kind of learn, you know, who to hang out with, who not to hang out with, and then you kind of like, you learn what not to give a shit about. You kind of like don't let things get so personal to you, because then that can kind of avoid drama. Because if somebody says something to you and then you start saying something back because of argument, then there's drama created, and that's something that you just want to avoid in high school. I mean, when I was in high school, in junior high, I had a lot of drama. By then I learned how to avoid it, so then in high school, I didn't have any drama. And it was very peaceful. I just got through high school, doing my own thing, minding my own business, because I didn't have to worry about anything or any drama, rumors being spread about me, any bullshit like that. One thing that I kind of regret in high school is not being so much involved. You know, my tips would basically be to get out there, go join clubs, and, you know, like go be in band or sports and different things like that. You know, get to know the people that you're graduating with, and it'll really help you, you know, if like you have other classes, you know, if you only have like 3 friends, you're not gonna have all those 3 friends in your classes. And so then you get knowing more people, you get knowing more friends, and then so you get to do things with different people. Or if you don't know how to avoid drama and you're involved with drama with one of your friends, then you have other friends to hang out with if those other people are being bitches. You know what I mean? And so another thing, I think I'm on 4, I don't know. Popularity really means nothing. Like, yeah, there's people out there that for some reason everybody like obsesses over, or they're like, oh my gosh, this person's dating this person, or oh my gosh, this person talked to me. I really didn't give a shit about that. Like, everybody was a person to me. And basically, I was just kind of like, okay, you're a person, you're in my class, I'm gonna talk to you. Or, you know, I'm gonna be friends with you, or, you know, and those are the people that usually they're either really nice, or they just talk shit about people and are mean. Those people you just kind of avoid, and you honestly just kind of laugh at, because honestly when you get out of high school, nobody's gonna like give a shit if you were, you know, the most popular, or if you were the least popular. Basically, if you're popular, if you're not popular, if you're the geek or the goth, or whatever you are, whatever clique you're in, it's not going to matter after high school, so don't take it personal. If you're not popular, do not let it get to you, because, you know, when you get to college, like depending on the college you go to, yeah, there might be cliques and it might be high school all over again for you, but you just kind of learn how to like realize that in the real world, when you go out and get a job, nobody's gonna care what you were in high school or who you were friends with in high school, so don't take it to a personal level. And one thing about high school, which kind of resorts back to the popularity thing, people can be assholes. And you honestly learn how to take like criticism, or you just kind of learn how to be stronger. And because people, you know, there's people that will try and tear you down for their amusement, and you just have to let it go. And it sounds harsh. Trust me, I've had friends that I've straight up told, quit being a pussy, okay? Like, yeah, some people take it to heart, and it's really hard for some people to not take it to heart. If you're that kind of person, I mean, like, yeah, I've been there, like, I used to be like that, and then you just kind of, like, get stronger. You kind of realize that what they said isn't true because you, yourself, know about you. You know, you're gonna know that, you know, you're not a slut because you've never had sex, or, you know, you've only had one boyfriend when everybody's going around saying you've had like 5. You know, it's little things like that. You kind of just have to, you know, be like, okay, where did they get this information from? You know, like, what are their sources? And does it really matter to me? No. When we get out of high school, is it gonna matter? No. Like, if there's people making fun of you for something, I mean, if somebody made fun of me, I just kind of like turn it around on them, and I kind of make them sound stupid. So then they're like, oh, I don't want to mess with that girl. Like, it's not fun, you know? So, so that's kind of my approach to like bullying. I'm not gonna let somebody tear me down. So if somebody tries to, you know, I'm not gonna take it to where like I try and tear them down, because then that makes me no better than them. But I'm just gonna be like, really? Like, does that make sense? You know, or where did you get this information from? I just kind of try to like, you know, reverse it, like reverse psychology. So the number one thing that I stress about high school is you're gonna lose friends. A lot of people will go into high school, you know, being in 8th grade, junior high, and like, these are my best friends, we're gonna be best friends for life. I'd say like 9 out of 10 times it doesn't happen. I have like one friend that I've been friends with since the 6th grade. We made it all the way through junior high, high school. It's just like, you gotta find like that one person that you really connect with, you know, and you just know that they're gonna be your best friend for life. But you kind of start realizing how people are in high school. You realize the type of person that they are, if they're a backstabber, or, you know, if they're just gonna talk shit about you behind your back all the time, then, I mean, you don't need to be friends with them because they're not gonna respect you. So then why should you be a part of that life? So then with losing friends, you're also gonna gain friends that you honestly didn't think that you'd be friends with. You know, if you kind of start off as freshmen, if there's any freshmen watching this, kind of just pay attention to the friends that you have your freshman year and see where they are and who you're friends with your senior year, because I'm gonna tell you, it's a huge difference. The people I was friends with my freshman year, I was friends with like one of them my senior year, and I've made like 5 more friends by my senior year, the people I graduated with. So it's a big change, and it's okay. Like, people change, you know, you grow, and, you know, people grow out of each other. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's just how life is. So one thing that I always did in high school, I brought snacks. So I'd put in my backpack like the little Gatorades and like Pop-Tarts and Goldfish and different little things that I could eat. Some of my classes said I couldn't eat, but, you know, I did it anyways. I'd put my backpack up and I'd just kind of like have it open, and then I would just like sneak my snacks in, and, you know, we were allowed to have like water and Gatorade and stuff, so that was easy. But the snacks, I would just put my backpack up and eat it, and, you know, the teacher would look, and obviously I'm not eating anything. So I definitely suggest bringing snacks, because most of the time your lunch is like, sometimes people have lunch at like 10:30, or like, you know, their lunch is until like 12 or 1 o'clock. And, you know, people get hungry. I mean, I know I did. So I always pack snacks with me. So I would highly suggest that no matter where you go, honestly. So sometimes when you get ready for school, or in the morning time, you're gonna wake up late, and you kind of realize how fast you can get ready. I used to take a shower at night, straighten my hair at nighttime, so that way when I woke up, my hair was already ready to go. I just had to brush it and like touch it up. which honestly I have no idea how I did that, because when I do it now it does not work out. And then you kind of like pick up really fast makeup skills, because on the weekends I take my sweet time to do my makeup, but when it comes to school I'm like, alright, hurry up, come on, well, I want to be late. Or I would bring certain makeup to school, like I would put my foundation on and different things like that, and then I would like drive to school and like put my mascara on and that stuff. I didn't wear as much makeup as I do now when I was in high school. I didn't do the whole like wing thing and contouring. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know that was a thing. So I did simple makeup, but I learned to do it fast, and that's something that I suggest, just so you're not late, because I know being late and tardy can result into things that you don't want to deal with. And so the last thing I'm going to talk about, because I've been talking non-stop and this video is probably really long and people will either probably stopped watching it or they're still watching, so thank you if you are. So you realize how fast you can write a damn paper. So a lot of people in high school try to procrastinate, or not try to redo it, and don't deny it, because I'm pretty sure everybody's done it. So you procrastinate, and then it's the night before your paper's due and you just bullshit through that son of a bitch. So you kind of learn how to basically, I learned how to bullshit through a paper, and it might not be the best. So you learn how to do the thing where you're not plagiarizing, but you're rewording things. Learn how to do that really good, or you say 3 different things in 3 different ways. So it sounds like you have more information, you're getting more words in there if you have a word count. So that's just a couple things that I've learned in high school. I'll probably do one about college, because let me tell you, college and high school are really similar, but then completely different, if that makes any sense. So I will probably do one about that later on. So I hope that you watch this, and I hope that if you're going into high school, good luck. I absolutely hated high school. I noted that in my 21 facts about me, which you can watch. I will put the link in the description. That is my recent video. Please be sure to subscribe and check out my other videos. I try to post one every Tuesday or Wednesday. Sometimes life gets in the way and I can't. So subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you want to do. You can share this video if you have other people that you kind of want to let know about high school. I'm going to stop talking now because I just keep talking. So I hope everybody has a good day and good luck in high school, or if you did go to high school, graduated, feel free to comment different things that you've learned. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to get out of here. Bye guys. What are you doing? You better not be trying to pee. Thanks. What are you doing? Chopin? Don't you go play in here, I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. Okay? Okay? Oh no!